Hey guys, welcome in. Welcome back. Crimson Lotus and Keelan, welcome in. Also, Keelan, no worries. If you don't have power, go for it. Reserve that power for later. But yeah, welcome in everyone. And welcome to the bonus Rimconnect week, where we have 5 days times 8 hours streams per day, and Rimconnect enabled, so you guys can like spawn shit in. So yeah, it should be pretty fun. Plus, obviously, heads up, it's my birthday, I guess. Yeah, I'll be trying to play on a harder setting, so I'll get into that in a second. You're fine. How are you today? I'm good. I'm good. I think I'm pretty much ready for tonight. Now I'm hearing myself speak, I feel like I'm like nasally, but I'm like, I'm not sick. I just probably need like a sip of water or something. Give me a sec. Alright. I've had food, I've had drink, I've had sleep. It's all the good things, which last time I did a week-long event, I did not do very well. So I have learnt, and hopefully this week I won't be as like all the things of last time. Which reminds me, I need to quickly just redeem my 2 breaks so nobody redeems them within the next hour. There we go. Was that high cute for like? Yeah, we got pink today. Pink for special occasion for birthday. And all of the outfit and hair redeems are also turned off as well, because I don't have, like, I do have one pink alternative avatar with Kitty Venus, but I don't have all of them. So if somebody redeemed it, yeah, they're not compatible. Pink's not compatible with all the other stuff. So yeah, we've just got the one today. But let me get over, because we've got some stuff to do. Get out of the way, hold on. I'm not in the game yet. Where is it? There it is. I don't know why. I don't know how. But hold on. Let me just drag Steam and RimWorld in the opposite order so I can find them easier. Jesus, there we go. Actually, my hat might be in the way of chat today. Should be fine. It's just for one day, it's fine. What's the hat, Babs? What? Thanks, Dust. Welcome in. So I have to try to make a crash landed single survivor. I'm pretty sure, just checking, I'm pretty certain I enabled, yeah, to find myself, because last time I forgot to do this before I started, and we took forever to realize that I didn't have that enabled, so that's fine. As soon as I create a game, you guys will start earning silver. You'll be able to spawn in stuff. I'm not quite sure where the thing sits. If I have a quick look to see where the fuck that sits on me. Hold on. Okay, that kind of looks like that's all up in my face. I don't know how much it's blocking of me, but it's fine. What is it? You sound like you're out of breath. I mean, I did just try to like eat like half a protein bar, have some drink, you know, go to the bathroom, pat my cat, say goodnight to my partner, and like get back to stream. So, and also obviously check like everything else settings wise and stuff. So, I mean, it happens. I've reached 3 stream streak. Nice. Congrats. Yeah, look, once I get into the game, I'll probably settle down a bit, but I just kind of feel like the back sinuses of my nose feel like they're blocked now that I'm speaking. They'll unblock themselves after a while, but it feels weird. And it wasn't doing it before, so I don't know. So we usually play on Phoebe Chillax, and I'm normally on Community Builder, but we're going to be playing on Strive to Survive, and we're going to see how that goes. I honestly don't know if I'll be able to keep like a colony alive with that. I haven't bothered to play up to this kind of setting before. It shouldn't be like super kills us, but we're also playing on commitment mode, so I won't be saving and reloading, so it'll be more detrimental. Hey Lenza, welcome in. So if you're ready for Lenza Flood, yeah, as soon as you got enough to spawn in Lenza, go for it. I want all the colonists, which reminds me, thank you for reminding me. I need to put something on the screen. Where do I add this? I want it on the screen. Hold on. Also, I have a note pinned in chat that says not to spawn more than 50 things at a time, or you might lose your silver and Rimconnect might not spawn it, just as a heads up. Like, you can try if you want to, but just know you might lose your silver and not get something come in. So I don't want that for anybody. Fuck, now I'm gonna need to make that smaller. I don't know if just leaving it white's good enough at the moment. I'll leave it white, it's fine. Let's get you the fucking smaller. I may have to... Oh, this does run on sentences. Hold on a second. Where do I edit that again? Hold on a second. I have not added many of these before. Properties, maybe? Yeah, that's it. Okay, I kind of want it to drop the sentences that, I guess, kind of... Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Something like that. Hold on. Yeah. That looks terrible. That's perfect. I should probably like center it or some shit. This'll do good. I don't want it in a way. Last time I put it up here, and this is where you guys talk. I don't want it over here. The only thing I could think of is there's probably a spot where it might be okay up over here. Actually, if I... Hold on a sec. If I make it as a run-on thing, after all. Bring this up, and we'll make it long and skinny up here so that it stays much out of the way as we could possibly get. Did I just lose an S then? Probably. It's fine. There we go. Let's go with, instead of that, give me this part of it. Yeah. Bring that up a line. We got weird capitals in places, and they'll work. Some individual that hates like my grammar stuff will see this on the internet and they will have to comment, but whatever. Hopefully this will be outside of the area of where the colonists will sit and outside of where other stuff is, so we'll see that, you know. No, I don't want to. Let's see. Mike Hale, let's try a different seed. Actually, honestly, Yukio wasn't a bad one. I don't think I've had a colonist called Esme. We could do that. So we'll keep it all normal. Keep it on about 30% because we want to be able to do this all right. And I do want to try to get another one of those, like, what do you call them? Where's the ground that's like good? Hold on, I gotta remember how to move shit. It's as if I don't play RimWorld or something, you know? Not the tropical rainforest. I was after temperate forest, but I don't want one to be too close to people. I could take a beach. Beach would be kind of nice, sort of. I haven't played a short one on a beach before, so temperate forest. Sure. Factions, I don't care about that. Go next. And oh, I got a me straight off the bat. Sweet. So you fuck off, yeah. And Miller fuck off as well. Okay, so great memory. Yeah, bingo. You're alright. The no health injuries and shit might be a bit of a lie. I could do a little bit of shooting, I could do a bit of medical, tiny bit of social, and animals. Yeah, that all shit checks out. The only thing I might do is, like with last time, is I'll change my hair a little bit. What is cute supposed to be? I think I had something like that last time. We'll try to get like long, maybe? Terrible. I think we had fringe before. If I don't find one that's nice, I'll go back. I was expecting to take a lot longer to find a, what do you call it? I was expecting to find like a much harder chance to find a person than this, you know, like we did last time. So I was hoping I could get one that's kind of long, sort of long. I thought there was one in here that's got actually like long hair, you know. I mean, there's like the ponytails and shit. I don't super want that, but that'd be fine. Otherwise, I'll just take the one that it gave me. It doesn't really matter too much. There's long, I guess. Was it decent? The naming system on this is hilarious. I love this sheltered kid. Yeah, okay. Okay, decent's not bad, and what we start with, we started with fringe, which is also kind of okay, but what was that? No. Okay, we'll probably just go with what, decent? That's a terrible name for a hairdo. Slap it into like a darkish color. I don't know, maybe I could bring it up to some, yeah, that works. Do a dark purple. Actually, you know what I should do is I should make it fucking pink with the hair color I got at the moment. So, not my actual hair color, but my avatar's hair color. I think that would work. I think it's less that I don't want this to be too bright. I don't want it to be red. And I mean, sure, let's go with that. I was gonna say I don't need it to be neon purple, but we're gonna have neon purple, so fuck yeah. Alright, the rest of it's fine. I'm not giving myself any special shit. I am going to make sure that I have a pet. Do I have others? Do you have other people in the... Oh my god, there's a fucking wombat and a goose. Okay, that's fine. They're not with me, they're just in the world. All the standard shit. I may have to put the heater on. I took off my socks when I started stream, but now it's gotten cold. I want to wait 1 to 2 hours before I put my heater on, because it's going to be a cold night, and I don't really want to get to the point of shivering or anything. I will leave myself a bolt action rifle. I'll leave all this shit. This is fine. I do need a random pet, but I also want to make sure that I have an actual pet cat that we come in with. So I'll take a random. I don't know what I'm going to get with that. As long as it's not a walk, it's probably going to give me a fucking walk. And what the hell are pets in here? Man, can you tell I don't start fucking new games very often? Because, like, I'm also going to need, like, helpful reminders with what I actually do need to do at the start of the game occasionally, because, oh yeah, there's animals right at the top. Never mind. Because I won't fucking remember. Yeah, any gendered cat, we're going to throw 2 in, because there's a chance that one will automatically die. They normally get killed when they go hunt something automatically. So that plus random pet, we should be fine. It's a fine fertile soil and zone rice. I actually forgot to do crops really early last time, so that's actually really useful advice. I am ready to start. I've got 1 person, I've got some basic supplies that you start with. We have got Rimconnect on. And yeah, apparently the 3 of us wake up from our cryo-sleep sarcophagi to sound of sirens ripping metal. You barely get to escape pods before the ship is torn apart. Sometime later you land on an unknown RimWorld. Pieces of the shredded starship fall around you. You start making plans to survive. Nice. Before I hit accept on that, I just want to move this down. If I can fucking move it down. Holy crap. Will you let me move it without rotating it or extending it? Yes or no? It is that. No, there we go. Okay, as long as it's underneath where they are and it's not too close to the side, it could be smaller. It could be just a little bit smaller. That's too small-ish. Yeah, that's fine. Fuck it. It's fine. Anyway, in the event that somebody happens to notice this up here, great. At least it's not blocking you guys this time, because I didn't even realize that, because I actually have my chat bubble over here to see what you guys say, and you guys are over there. So yeah. All right, and we got what? Lada? Okay, we got Lada the dog, we got Douglas the cat, and Tricky. I like that. All right, so pretty much you guys should be earning silver now, and I also, because I'm not going to be able to use this whole place, I am going to use some of this again. It's unnecessary capital letters. Yeah, I told you. I told you somebody out here would hate the fact that I did it and would have to say something about it. I wasn't wrong. This is the furthest end point that we can possibly build to. Well, technically I guess into here. Okay, we'll work with that as a... I could do it off center and shit, and that would put us about here. I'll just get her to... I don't know if she could do plant stuff, but I'll get her to do it. No princess must write properly. I mean, I had that whole thing with like my school doing creative learning and stuff as a child, so I really don't expect to have like any kind of good grammar and shit. A lot of this is self-taught, and usually when I'm streaming, I'm just not too worried about it, which is funny because, you know, it's one of those times where I am then on the internet and it bothers people on the internet, you know? So, yeah. Does it nurse me, Aprillics? Blackout, what are you doing? That's hilarious. What are you up to? Hey, Coco-chan. Is that birthday stream my favorite Aussie? How did it say that? Where does it say that? Hold on, I didn't know that YouTube's given this shit away. Hold on. I don't know. That's interesting because there's a few things, like I did say it like right at the very beginning of the stream, but I wasn't super announcing it myself, which is fine. And yeah, my fucking admin this morning decided to like rat me out that it's my birthday to everybody, which is always fucking funny. She does it every friggin' year. But thank you. It's impressive that as an Aussie you can write as much without once writing the C word. Don't be like that, Lenza. And I mean, I will swear casually as I please. If she can deconstruct this, we'll go for it. We may end up living in like a little spot like this, you know? Is that just assumed from the hay? Oh, the hat. Yeah. Yeah, well, the hat's supposed to be like a little bit of a giveaway. It's a new emote also that I added to Twitch, because I can't add more to YouTube right now. I need 3 more members before I can add to, you know, to fucking YouTube. I don't know, that's how the slots work kind of thing. 163 means we're kind of off on a centered bit. And thank you, Lenza. 163 by what we got here? 120. Okay. Whoop. We got something. We got a good colonist from Crimson Lotus. Nice. Alright, I haven't got much going just yet, but I do want to try to keep up with when you guys arrive. Trying to get this on, which eventually becomes like not possible. Also, thank you for becoming a member, Coco. You didn't have to do that, but thank you. I also love Professor Farnsworth. He's just the best. But yeah, I didn't know that apparently the way YouTube works is also that you have to have the what do you call it? You have to have like a certain amount of members to unlock emotes and stuff. We got a normal colonist as well. Nice. Also, they will come in as like whatever you are as well. I won't be renaming anybody, so we're just gonna have like this giant wash of colonists that have all these skills. I'm also gonna do my best to try to make sure you guys have like most of whatever it is you're good at that you can do. The fuck was that? Oh, thank you for the super chat. Jesus, thank you. I also like Zoidberg. I have like all sorts of different stuff set up, but thank you. I don't know what I'm gonna get these guys to do. And yeah, I'm just gonna allocate you guys as best I can to have some stuff. Like, I think I want basic on all of them, doctor on any that can do it. That sounded like something else dropping then. I don't have everybody. Oh shit, fuck, hold on. Lenses arrived. 5 good colonists, holy crap. I'm gonna have trouble keeping up with that. I'm gonna let you guys come in for a moment, and I'm gonna try to harvest some stuff. I'm gonna try to get something started building, because I'm gonna probably try to stay within this if I can. Yeah, you get to use the emotes now on YouTube as well. I never see anybody use those, but it's nice, you know. Was it mining food for starters? Yeah, I've got them out here trying to collect all the wild berries and all the wild heal root and stuff that happens to be here, so that they can try to get that. I will make an internal and an external area. I'm not going to have like a shit ton of time to build with this area, so I kind of have to, like, I can pause, but I also know that you guys get silver and can spawn shit while I'm paused, so I'm a bit wary of that. So I just want to kind of find where my center here is. If these are like, what is it, 165, we want like what, 82 or something like that. We'll start with like 80 on one side, and we'll come across with 80 on the other side. They should be almost to the center. So there we go. All right. And what else we got coming in here? We've got more good colonists from Crimson Lotus. Nice. I've got like a lot of the big like world ending events, just like last time, are turned off, so that we hopefully won't have like something demolish the entire colony, you know, in like a moment flat kind of business. I think we can build up until that wall, basically. So I could bring it up by a little bit, because I'm trying to avoid like little pockets like this where we couldn't build last time if I can. So are there any more on the back? No. It does mean that I like lose a couple of areas outside that are going to be like super fertile areas, but I don't know if underneath here is like there's rock at the moment, but I can't guarantee that there is like anything else there. I could like build it up to said wall and then keep this inside. This would also still work. So this is dead center. And if I was to take this up to say here, and then we were supposed to bring this back, this will make a different shaped maximum size in here, and I don't want this bottom bit down here if I can avoid that. So just like last time, I do want to try to construct at least some sense of a livable place. So while you guys get a chance to get your silver up, I have a chance to try to get some resources and build and stuff. And we got another normal colonist from Crimson as well. Nice. I do want to remove at the moment all of the roofs everywhere, anywhere that there's a roof, if I can. I think we've got all of them in there. It will be nighttime soon. I also, like I said, I haven't played on Strive to Survive before, so I don't know what the fuck I'm in for with this. It could be interesting. If I take this up through dead center, how long is this area? I kind of can't see. What, 360? Didn't end your colony event, what did I end your colony with an event last time? We were in like a serious starvation event. Honestly, I did that to ourselves, unfortunately. I turned off all the food production early and then didn't account for it. And you guys basically like kept my ass alive. It was great. But yeah, if I also had you guys spawn in a whole bunch of weapons that I am not familiar with using in my regular RimWorld, and that made it really fucking hard because they did some fun shit, you know? And yeah, they got us kind of dead in that capacity, you know? Okay, so this is dead center and that's dead center. So let's take this through to here. This is dead ass center. Did I claim the land at the bottom of the map? You don't get to claim land. No. You'll get a diagonal house somewhere where I fucking put your bed. That's what you'll get. Sorry, I'm laughing so hard I can't fucking keep my mouth straight. It's great. Yes, this is dead center, which is kind of what I want anyway. So they're not gonna have a bed for the night. Don't you call sus? Terrible. I will also, maybe just for the moment, just before they fall asleep, just give them a whole bunch of actual little beds, just so that they have somewhere to snooze for the night. Like I said, I also want them to go cut down trees and shit. So, since it's a resource we can use, yeah, I know we have an ancient danger. I want you guys to cut down everything inside of here, at least once. And yeah, we got an ancient danger. I think might maybe be one in there. I don't think so. And I also got to keep an eye out for at least a landmark that kind of semi looks like something I want to keep as like a cutie mark on my map as well, preferably outside. Like that vaguely looks like Africa a tiny bit, but I'm like, I don't know maps well enough to make that into Africa. Let me have some water, hold on. There we go. Was it? Then we need weaponized. No, we need weapons in a few hours, I think. Like, we've got a couple of weapons now. Moving roof. When you're done removing roof, I'll get you to equip that. And I'll get a couple of other people that can hunt. I'll get you guys a basic gun. Because I started with a rifle, a pistol, and a knife. So I do need somebody that can do melee weapons stuff, which, you know, you'll be in here somewhere. Like, you can't do hunting.
Cheese.
Cheese indeed. Abra, if you want to spawn in an Abra cat, go for it. Any cat that spawns in will just have your name on it. And we can see if we can keep them alive. You can spawn in as many as you want, basically. Lenza has fixated rage on Lenza. She'll be following Lenza around hurling insults. This is because a poor move and the final straw was minor pain. Lenza, you are having a day. You know? What's he got? Bezza's purchased one good colonist. Go Bezza. I think we need smoke lifts as it's 420. Terrible. Yeah, anyway. Look, this is one of those cases where, like, I'm not going to beat the shit out of them if they want to do drugs and shit. So realistically, like, they can go ham kind of thing. But, yeah, we'll see. What I should do, actually, is I should bring a storage point in at this point. I want just a stockpile. Where is my shit in here? Here. Okay. Let's get you guys to bring in miscellaneous stuff. I do not want corpses at the moment. Plants, chunks, whatever can come over here. I don't want rotten. So start storing stuff here. I don't know about plants. We'll get to that in a moment. I guess we'll be building out of wood. I do want this to be mined if we can. What was that? We've got an abracat. There we go. Hold on. We got an abracat and Douglas. You are in health. So let's get you some industrial tech stuff to keep you alive. I guess we can train you. That should be fine. I'll try to keep you alive a bit better this time. I don't have an auto cull system on, but if they don't bond with somebody and they happen to be like too many animals, they will get killed. I only have male cats at the moment, so, and 4 good colonists. Nice. I will get to a point where I actually get to like fix this up, but I need to get you guys some kind of a structure. I want to attack the ancient danger, but I'm gonna need weapons obviously for that in some capacity. And last time, like a solid wall would be great on the outside. I can start with that. So don't worry, there will be plenty. I'm sure there will be plenty abracats in here. What was that? Fuck, of course I will. That's why I'm here. Why did it pause that? I know it didn't pause it. That's fine. Let me just chuck this all around the place so we have a bit of a wall starting. This isn't like perfectly sealed, so this should be fine. We got a normal colonist. Nice. Alright. I'm probably gonna need more of these beds if that's the case. Whoa, no. I hate it when it's like uneven like that, but they've got... Let's get rid of that. So they've got some... Oh yeah, I need a research bench early on too. So Lens is no longer in an insulting spree against Bezza. Oh, okay. Bezza's now an insulting fucking social fighting with Lenza. Okay, that's what's going on. Alright. I don't have really a medical bed for you.